Hello all, and welcome back to my channel, Red Femme Diaries. You know, one thing that I definitely do not want to do is insult my subscribers. So this video that we're getting ready to look at and review is not just for the subscribers, but for any visitors to my channel. We're going to be talking about how to handle your woman. And like I said, I definitely do not want to insult anyone and to suggest that you may not know how to handle or deal with your woman. But I can imagine, there may be some visitors here or someone that's new to, red pill ideology or, the manosphere and these sorts of things that may not have learned how to properly handle your woman. And the reality of it is, many of you men have been raised by single mothers, and if you didn't have a single mother, even if you had both parents, a lot of times your father may have been beta and submissive to his wife. So there's many of us out here that did not see the proper handling of a man to his wife, and I will admit that I indeed was one of those that did not see how a man should properly handle his wife, because my father, God rest his soul, I've admitted this on other videos, but he indeed married my mother, who already had 2 children and then had me. So my father, God rest his soul, did not operate fully in his masculinity because he allowed himself to take on the children of another man and was only allowed 1 child, which is me, which is a female. He never did get a male child, but I digress. So even I did not fully get to see what it looks like for a man to handle his woman properly. But we're going to watch this video coming up. And in this particular video, we're going to see what not to do, because sometimes the best way to learn is to learn from the mistakes of others. And in this particular video, I'm just going to go over it really briefly. This is like it's a man and a wife, and the woman, a very young couple, you could tell they must be in their 20s, but the woman has continuously wrecked multiple vehicles. I don't know how many, but they said obviously more than 1. And so now, because she's wrecked so many vehicles, her husband has taken $1,000 of his hard-earned money and purchased a vehicle for his wife to be able to get around in her leisure, so she does not have to take public transportation. He made sure that the car was safe, as you can see in the video. Has a good battery, good transmission, is a good clean car, because he wants to make sure that his wife is safe and is traveling the best way possible. So he pays $1,000 car paid off gift to her. And we're going to see his wife's reaction to this after all the cars she's wrecked and her husband has paid to make sure that she can travel, freely without public transportation. We're going to see her reaction to that. And I don't want us to focus on her reaction. I want us to focus on his reaction, because her reaction is the typical reaction of a child. So let's not focus on that. Let's focus on him. If you notice in the video, he's recording, number 1, because he's very insecure. He wants to record her reaction because he already knows how his wife is. He already knows how she is going to react. So he's video recording. Okay? And what you'll notice, she begins to show her dissatisfaction, about the vehicle. And he begins to go into a back and forth with her, back and forth. They're going back and forth. And she's saying how she doesn't want the car. She's too cute for the car, that she's too good for this car. And here's what I want you gentlemen to learn from this experience. This is not how you handle your woman. Here's what you do. Your wife is getting in a bunch of wrecks, and let's say that you go ahead and decide to spend that $1,000 on this vehicle. I would probably do it differently, but we're going to go from the from this video, and I'm assuming they don't have any children. I didn't hear about any children. So you get the car. If that's what you're going to do, you bring the car home, you drop it off, you let her know that this is your car. You wreck this one again, you're going to be taking the bus. and you walk away. All that talk about how cute she is and this and she don't want that, that's fine. You did what you were supposed to do as a man. You made sure that your wife was provided for. You purchased a vehicle, a good, safe, and sound vehicle. You put it in a driveway. You tell her that's the car she's going to drive. If she then chooses not to drive it, then she can walk, take a skateboard, ride her bike, take the bus, whatever she chooses to do. But you've done your part as a man. Okay, enough talk. Let's go watch the vehicle, and I will talk to you when we get back.
About to get back with car. Come on. Now, like I said, now you know you done wrecked your car or whatever. You keep wrecking your and that's what I told you. Like, now we got your car. He said $1,000 and already paid the man. We got this car right here. It's done. We got it. Like, I already know you might not like it or none of that, but like I said, it's $1,000 and we can ride around, get your little money until like we get something better. Other than that, I just had to pay. I'm getting tired of you wrecking cars. So
who's driving this?
What you mean who driving? That's why I started recording, because I already know you're gonna be on BS just in case it come down to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's $1,000. You can't beat it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's $1,000. It's clean. It's not dirty.
Marco, I don't want this car.
What do you mean?
I don't want this car.
Why you got your face up front? Like, how you gonna be ungrateful?
Because this ugly car, like, I'm too cute to be riding around.
What do you mean you
like,
too cute?
Got the auction numbers on here and shit.
Okay, he gonna
like,
clean all that up.
Okay,
He gonna clean all that up.
Look all this.
It's $1,000.
Like my grandma riding
It's
$1,000.
Like, you already wrecked the car over there. The car is total over there.
I'd rather drive around in that at one of my friends. Why can't you give me something like this? Like, this car is cute.
But because it's he wax. Okay, but
2000. This one right here. Yep, it's only.
You really gonna be ungrateful? Like, this is a brand, like a car right here is good.
I'm not driving this. Who's driving it? Not me.
It's nothing wrong with it. Like I
tell them to give them get your money back.
How am I get my money back? What you mean?
All sales is final. Well, you out of luck.
What you mean?
I'm not driving it.
When you buy a cash car, there's no receipt.
What you mean?
I don't see nothing wrong with it. You wrecking cars. That's what I'm not understanding. He helping us out. Like I said, he could be hitting more for that.
Motor and transmission is what I sell. The rest of the complaining about is free. Now all the free, but this is what I'm selling. I'm selling this brand new 2018 battery.
I want a 2018 car.
But this is a battery. The battery's in the car.
No, I want a car.
Look, this is 2018. The starter's 2018. The alternator and struts is 2018.
I don't give a about none of that. I don't want
But why you
car.
being ungrateful? Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's not being ungrateful,
It could have been cost more. It's $1,000. That's not bad.
Look, it's for a band.
Look at the motherfucker.
Look at the tires. Tires brand new. They
The car's
2018.
this whole car.
You really gonna act like that? Like, he been doing business. This is what he do.
Okay, I don't want the car.
She's pretty and all, but I think you should get you an ugly that'd be more grateful.
Yeah, you might want to get an because I can't ride around in this.
So you,
Look. This, here we are. Now, if you get in the
bro,
car,
she really bro, this is bull, bro. Like, she really like gonna do this, bro. That's why I can't. And then you
now,
do like stuff like
see
that.
any of the you complaining about when you're in the car? Can't nobody see that but my
Bro, I swear to God, bro. That's why you can't do nothing for nobody.
What I look like pulling up with my friends in here. With my
What do you mean? None of your friends are gonna pay for none of this. You worry about your friends.
Hey, we might just have to hop on the Met then. I don't know.
So you really gonna act like that?
No. Act like what?
There's no refund, so I don't know what you're gonna do with this car, but you bought a
We'll
nice
have to do
car.
something.
Y'all better figure something out.
Bro, you really gonna act like that?
Okay, I think that's enough of that. I'm sorry that I had to expose you all to that level of foolishness, but we really need to bring these things to light and expose them for what they are, and really get to educating those in the community about how not to do things. In this situation, you see this young man, doing the best he can. Sorry, I'm not laughing. Doing the best he can to please his woman. Okay? And as you can see, he's getting absolutely nowhere. And I know to a lot of you gentlemen, it seems counterintuitive to just put your foot down and tell your woman how it's going to be and not be concerned with her emotions. That seems not right. It's because you've been under a lot of feminist propaganda and you're confused and you didn't get to see an example of it. But no, that's not how we work. It's not how we work. You have to think of us as children. What you say goes. If you are a man and know what you're doing, that's the key. If you do not know what you're doing just yet, you do not need to take on a wife, because when you take on a wife, your job is to lead her and guide her. You might mess up, that's okay. But she's there and we're there to service you. So in this particular situation, what happens in a woman's mind, because he seems insecure about her emotional well-being, now she's insecure. We become insecure. When you're not sure of yourselves, we're not sure of you, we're uncomfortable, and you see this pathetic back and forth that we just unfortunately had to witness. You need to mean what you say and say what you mean. It's it, and that's that. You put your foot down. If she doesn't like it, she can then walk. That's how it goes. And I know that seems cold, but I promise you the woman would felt once her husband said that, I guarantee you she would have jumped in that car and rode it like no problem. Once she saw that her man meant business, it was that car, nothing. She would have gotten there and rode it proudly. But unfortunately, we're in a society now where everyone kind of, kowtows to the woman. I think I can show you one more. Yeah, why not? Let me give you one more. So in this particular one, I'm just going to show you a piece of it because this one's so disgusting. It's sometimes these videos, it's hard to even believe that they're real, but I guess people really are out there living like this. And so in this particular situation, you're going to see a man and there's some sort of paternity dispute, and the woman is holding it over his head and saying that he's the daddy, and you can see this evil, disgusting woman is already turning the child against the father. But same thing you're going to see as the first one. You're going to see him going back and forth with this woman. Back and forth. In this particular case, and if you have a paternity dispute, you leave it there. You get your chest, you find out the truth, and then you proceed. He's going back and forth with this woman for no reason. When a woman does this, she realizes that she can get you entangled in her web of confusion. She's in her emotions. She drags you into her emotions. She puts you in your emotions, and it's just chaotic. In this particular case, the man should have just said, before it comes on, we're taking a paternity test. Click, hung up the phone, and talked to her after the results have been read. But unfortunately, you guys tend to get into this drama. So we'll watch this, and then I will talk to you next time. I'm going to let the video play. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. My Cash App is redfemmediaries, and if you want to contact me about any ideas, I am at redfemmediaries@mail.com. We'll see you next time. This is Red Femme Diaries. Go ahead, let's play the video.
All I want to know is what's the address to that job so I can tell the child support
Don't
people.
worry, nigga. Don't worry about
That's
that.
all you need to tell me.
You need to go
What
find
is
your
the
baby. You need to go
address
find
to
your
that
baby.
job?
You need to go find your
Go
baby
down
daddy.
there, y'all. Go
You
down
got
there.
this. You got
Go
this
down there.
kid.
Got daddy acting the fool. Go
You
down
got this
there.
kid. Y'all.
Y'all.
That one ain't even mine. What you mean, y'all? You talking plural.
The hell? Say deadbeat. Deadbeat. Say give me some money. Say money. Do like this. Money. Hello.
Goodbye. That little boy don't even know how to talk. He don't even know how to talk. No, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
What's the
Stop playing with
address?
me. Little boy don't even know how to talk. Who's his daddy?
What's the address?
Who's
What's the
his
address?
daddy?
What's the address? What's the address? What's the address? What's that?
Can I tell you the address now?
What's that?
What's what?
That right there. Oh, I'm trying to see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay with your broke ass. You think you're doing something?
Nah, you fool.
Show them thin ass dreads up under that damn hat. Show them thin ass dreads. Do that.
Nah, you just, bro,
Yeah,
you
okay.
love it. You love to get on
Yeah.
the internet for
I
a
love it.
reaction,
Yes, I
bro.
do love it.
You
I
love
do
to get on the
love it.
internet for
I
a
do love it.
reaction.
I do love it.
Show your house. Show your house.
Boy, you funny.
Show your
You
house.
funny.